Right here at the top, as we see social media platforms continue to evolve and change in relation to hate speech and the general attitudes that are on their platforms in general, let's talk about Reddit right now. So Reddit has made a policy yesterday shutting down a number of subreddits for violation of some of their policies. So these ones include a whole lot of different ones. There was about 2,000 subreddits that were being banned with this new content policy that Reddit has rolled out. And that includes one for the Donald, which is a frequent site for Donald Trump supporters, where they said that hate speech has been brought up on there many times, and violent rhetoric that has been showcased on there that violated a lot of their views, a lot of the stances of Reddit. And so with this new content policy, they are shutting them down. And this comes in association with a number of different social media sites that are making big changes. You have Twitter doing some, Facebook in reaction to some of the advertising boycotts that are going on. They're making changes as well as Twitch banning a Donald Trump channel as well. But Reddit making that big change right there. We'll see where that all goes. But Reddit's made a lot of changes here recently to try to quell some of that, some of the speech and some of the attitudes that are on there, some of the bullying that goes on. So that's Reddit making that move, banning some subreddits. Read more about it at digitaltrends.com. Google is also cracking down on a number of things, and that includes misleading voting ads that take people to malicious sites. So this is coming on the search side of things, where when you search, you know, those advertisements that pop up at the top of the page, they are no longer a different color now, so they can easily be misconstrued as being actual sites, not a paid search link. And what is happening is, after a report was published by the Tech Transparency Project saying that nearly a third of the more than 600 voting-related search ads on Google were manipulative, meaning they would tell people to go to a site which was to just gather information or take their data. One of them even tried to charge $129 for voter registration. So these are people who would go there, click on this link thinking it's a legitimate site, and then they would try to charge them to register to vote. And that was a third of these. So Google has taken down these sites. They said that they're looking into how they even made it through their stringent protocols, according to them, of how you get an ad on there. And they're going to be making some big changes. But yeah, that is a lot of what's happening right there. There's a lot of fake information out there, some fake malicious sites that are trying to take advantage of people. We need more sites to crack down on things like this. So that's what, hopefully, this is going to help out with that. But that is Google, again, cracking down on these fake voter registration sites and voter scam sites to only bring out real information instead of that stuff. So that's Google with that. Continuing on here with trending news, again, just talking about what is happening in the world right now, things you need to know about. Google is going to have an event. Now, we all know actual in-person events were canceled long ago. Google I/O is a very big event that Google has every year, and that was canceled. And this would have been, according to them, part of that. But now they're having a whole separate event called Hey Google Smart Home Virtual Summit. I apologize if I set off anybody's devices right there by saying that, but that is the Smart Home Virtual Summit. And so it's going to be, they're going to have a keynote speech that'll happen on July 8th at 10:30 a.m. Pacific time, followed by a panel with several different members of the smart home industry and a series of developer sessions. So a lot of this will be focused on the development side, but there usually are some more consumer-facing things that will happen with this. So probably some updates to Assistant. Sure that we'll see some different things and some more incorporation of other products. They said they're going to introduce new tools that make it easier to develop with Google Assistant. And so this is a pretty big event that's going to be going on. And again, that's coming up on July 8th. It's the Google Smart Home Virtual Summit. You can read more about that at digitaltrends.com. Let's continue on here with trending news that could affect you. Uber is reportedly in talks right now, as of this broadcast, to buy Postmates, one of their rival food delivery services. Postmates also delivers other things besides food, but this comes on the heels of Uber being reportedly in talks to buy a number of different rival services. They may have been trying to buy Grubhub, but that failed. Grubhub was actually taken up by Just Eat Takeaway, which is a European-based service. And with that $7.3 billion deal, they became the world's largest online food delivery company outside of China. So Just Eat Takeaway is going to be coming into the U.S. market, probably under the name Grubhub. We'll see how that all comes out. But Uber looking to shore up their place in this when it comes to food delivery for Uber Eats is what we're talking about. They are reportedly trying to buy Postmates. Now, Postmates has also been in talks with DoorDash. It's a whole lot of consolidation that seems to be going on with the food delivery industry, which is booming right now in association with the coronavirus limitations that we all have. So that's something you can check out there. Again, that is Uber in talks to buy Postmates. Read more about that at digitaltrends.com. Continue on, trending news. Facebook and Oculus have shown a concept of what could be the new version of virtual reality glasses. Now, we're used to seeing VR headsets as big, bulky things, sometimes tethered to even a machine in order to make them work. This is a concept that probably would be acceptable by a lot more people. And so these glasses that are very slim, they're smaller than the usual LCD or OLED shining glasses, OLED glasses, and these things actually utilize holographic imaging. And the video that they showcased shows it kind of in that green scale, but they said that once they actually put these out, there'll be a wider color image that would be showcased with these, and they think that this is something that could actually be glasses that you could wear all day long versus what you wear right now with VR glasses, which is for a much shorter amount of time. So again, that's Oculus showing off these concept VR hologram glasses. Pretty cool. You can read more about that at digitaltrends.com. And final trending topic is something that's coming up later on today here. This is SpaceX making another launch, but this time it's not their Starlink satellites. They're not sending humans up. They're sending up a GPS satellite for Space Force. And so this launch is taking place, well, scheduled to take place later today. They have a very short window to actually make it work. Their takeoff schedule is for 3:55 p.m. Eastern Time. 4:10 p.m. Eastern Time is when their actual window is. So it's a 15-minute window that they've got. And this is going to be coming from Cape Canaveral Air Force Station. So it'll be, once again, a showcase of the Falcon 9. They're going to attempt to land it again. And it's always fun seeing how they do this. But again, that's coming up later today. And we'll be rebroadcasting that. So whatever platform you're watching us on, we'll have it right there. So hit subscribe